So now we're going to do how to cook scrambled eggs in a microwave. You need eggs, milk, a little bit of butter, and a pinch of salt and pepper to taste. So if I was having a slice of toast underneath my scrambled eggs, how many eggs would I need?
2.
Okay, so 2 eggs per slice of toast.
Yes.
That's a good measuring. So what's our first step, Aisha?
First step is you take the eggs. This is 1 large or 1 medium egg.
So we're going to demonstrate it with 1 egg so you can see the steps.
Yeah, obviously. Crack the egg open.
So Aisha used a fork, but you can use anything. You might use the back end of a knife to crack her egg open, and then she's going to gently tip it into the bowl.
Yeah.
And if you use something to crack your egg with rather than doing it on the side of the bowl, you're less likely to get shell in your eggs.
Yes.
Okay?
Let's wipe my hands. Okay, first I'm gonna beat the eggs maybe a few seconds just to mix the yolk and the white together.
So Aisha's just doing a sort of an up and down movement through the liquid and out of the liquid. And it's changing colour from the yellow and the white separate, and it's all going together. Does it feel any different as you move it, Aisha?
Yeah, because you know that it's mixed because it becomes lighter.
But how does it feel in your hand?
It's light.
Okay.
Yeah,
It feels like a whole thing rather than
runny
coming across the lump and then the lighter bit. Okay.
So I'm gonna put I don't measure the milk. I'm just gonna put a little bit. I don't know how to do well.
So the very precise measurement of a dash of milk.
A dash of milk. Yeah.
This is just to help it be a little bit more creamier, and it also helps it go further.
So I'm gonna put a dash of milk. That's it.
So if you're using 2 eggs, 2 dashes.
Yes. And then I'll just put some.
So I should just going for a teaspoon so she can pop in her pinch of salt.
So just a little bit, like that.
Yep. And the salt and pepper is optional.
Optional, yeah.
You don't have to pop it in, or you can put more or less in depending on how you like your scrambled eggs.
Yeah. So that's the salt and pepper gone in now.
And then I think Aisha's about to stir again as she did before. Just sort of mix for a couple of 10 or 20 seconds until it's all together.
Yeah, that's done.
So now we've made our mixture all together, we've moved over to the microwave. We've got a talking one, but if you've got a dial microwave, this will be just as easy.
Yeah.
So we're just going to switch ours on.
Version 1.008. Clock is not set.
So our microwave likes to talk to us, but don't worry if yours doesn't.
Door open.
So we're making sure when we pop the bowl into the microwave, we don't put the fork in there because the fork's metal and the bowl isn't. And there'll be lovely sparks, so just a little bit of safety. And we just close the door. And how long are we going to pop it on for?
I'll put it for 2 minutes.
Okay,
now.
so we're going to put it on for 2 minutes initially.
1 minute. 2 minutes. Start.
So are we going to let it?
2 minutes.
Are we going to let it cook for the whole 2 minutes the first time?
Yeah, I'll let it cook and then take it out and then stir it.
So this is depending on how stiff you want your eggs, depends on how long you'll put it on for. If you don't know the power of your microwave, you can always do it for 30 seconds and stir, and 30 seconds and stir, and 30 seconds and stir, until you know your microwave. Don't rush in for the full 2 minutes the first time round.
Yeah.
So Aisha's just keeping an eye on it for now. To make sure that it's not boiling over. So it's probably been about a minute. Yeah, Aisha decided at about a minute she's going to take it out and stir it. So maybe we'll do 30 seconds and stir.
Yeah.
So again, if you've got more eggs, you will need to do more time.
More time, yeah.
But still, you can still do 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir, because then you can have a real control over how cooked it is.
And again, some people want it like this.
So this is quite a runny scrambled egg.
Yeah.
I'm just using the back of the fork just to break it up a bit.
Break it up. And then I'll give it for another. What's the second?
Yeah, so we're just going to leave it in the microwave. The microwave's still on. I think if we just close the door and press start. It will continue on from where it is.
Door closed. Pause. Continue.
So we're just going to let it go for maybe another 30 seconds. I'll keep an eye on the timer on the camera
So we know exactly.
so we know when we can take it out. So remember, if you want to add other things to your scrambled eggs, you can. When I'm making scrambled eggs, if I want to have it just on toast, I might add a little bit of spice. So it might be black pepper, might be turmeric, paprika, maybe even some cayenne if I'm feeling like I want some very spicy scrambled eggs. But you can have it plain or spicy, it's up to you. That's probably about the 30 seconds. We'll have
Door
another.
open.
Yeah.
So as you open it, the eggs shrink back down in the bowl. So you can hear it sounds a lot less squishy this time round, a lot more firm. And depending on how runny you want your scrambled eggs will depend how long you do it for.
Yeah.
So we've got ours done, and we'd now just pop it straight on top of whatever we wanted to eat it with.
Yeah.
So the more eggs you have, the longer you need to cook them for.
Yeah.
And anything but the milk is an additional extra. You can add what you want to it. You could add herbs. It's up to you. I know Aisha's a big fan of herbs.
And if you want, with the microwave one, you can add butter as well. It depends, but I usually don't put butter. Yeah, so I just do that unless I'm using the hob. Then I'll put the butter so it doesn't stick in the pan.